And joining in studio now is Mr. Roger Schlesinger. He's otherwise known as the Mortgage Minute Guy in certain circles. Roger, good to see you again.
Good to see you, Don.
Now the last 2 or 3 times we've had you on the program, you've said, I'm upset, I'm agitated, but you're smiling today.
Yeah. Well, it's really good because, unfortunately, I think this country is entering into the era of limits.
Okay.
And I don't like that. But the mortgage business has just moved out of the era of limits, and now we are free-spirited because up until rates dropped as far as they have, you'd call us and we'd say, well, you can either have a lower amortization, shorter by 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, whatever, or you can have a lower payment. Now you can have both.
Whoa.
How's that?
How does that work?
Well, it's very simple. If you have a 30-year, let's say you're in the 5.5 range, you've been in it 4 or 5 years, we probably can put you into a 20-year, shorten your amortization by in this case 5 or 7 years, and give you a lower payment at the same time.
Amazing. And of course, the rates are just like sub 4% right now.
Yeah, well, basically everything's in the 3s.
Okay.
Except we have a couple things in the 2s, but I mean, that's getting ridiculous.
I mean, did you ever think that we would see this kind of mortgage money? I mean, my background, I mean, it's a varied background, but when I was in college, I was actually working as a real estate agent, and we had 7 3/4% financing, and we thought that was the cheapest we were ever going to see. And if you have 7 3/4% now, you're getting hosed.
Well, I'll tell you, I found the loan that I really liked. I call it the Wealth Maker. I found it in 1994. It was 7 1/4 for a 10-year fully amortized. It was a jumbo loan in those days. That was over $190,000. That's funny in itself. Today, we have it as a conforming loan up to $417,000, except in Hawaii and Alaska up to $625,000. It's 3.5 with 0 points.
Wow.
3.5.
That's just amazing.
It is. You can pay your home mortgage off in 10 years and never even come close to 4%.
And that's where the term wealth builder comes in.
Absolutely, because boy, you do that and you are really building wealth.
Now, Roger, if normally you've been coming on here in the better part of 2010, and like I said at the top of the interview, you've been upset, you've been agitated, but you seem to be very happy today. You got a lot of good news. If people want to get more information from you, how do they do it?
Call us at 866-288-0088 or go to MortgageMinuteGuy.com.
Again, Roger Schlesinger, he is the Mortgage Minute Guy, and he has good news this week. Thanks so much, Roger.
Thanks, Don.